Mario uses all his power to jump on a poor star child. You saw it here first, folks. What's going on, everybody? Jumpy Bean back for some more Super Mario Galaxy. In the last episode, we took down Freeze Flame Galaxy, mostly, and that's another galaxy down in the bedroom. This time, we're going to start off with one of these smaller places, you see. Honey Climb Galaxy, to be specific. Scaling the sticky wall. This is probably, in my opinion, the second best level to Starbit grind in the game. Right behind Sling Pod Galaxy. And you get the good music again. This entire galaxy is based around using the bee mushroom, which we have not seen since Honey Hive Galaxy, to climb around these walls of honeycombs. That's about it. It's not the most interesting level in the world, it's fun. But yeah, I'm a big fan of this level actually, because I think it's super clever in its way of just using the bee mushroom in ways that weren't used. Ways in using the bee mushroom that weren't used to its full potential the first time we saw it. That's what I'm trying to say. Over here, like that, you get a whole wall of Starbits and a star. Hahaha, Starbits. Yeah, get it? It's funny, laugh. I missed one, that's alright. I already have 67 in the first wall. And between each wall, you get a bunch of rings of Starbits you can collect. Over 100 already. Everyone knows a bee's worst enemy is falling asteroids. So, definitely going to want to avoid those. I suggest just flying up the wall. You can see there's a ton of these. Ton of Starbits in this level. And they give you 1-up mushrooms along the way. But each set of 50 Starbits you get is another life anyway, so you already... Here's another, like, wow. Over 200, and we're still going. And it's a pretty short level. This last wall has a bunch of bugabooms that give you 3 Starbits if you ground pound on them. They're kind of weird to ground pound because you need to float above them before they land and then ground pound down on them. They're kind of weird. And they give you one more 1-up on this side. You really don't need to climb up much of the walls anyways if you just float. Like, I can float all the way to this honeycomb here without climbing on any of those moving walls. And this last little area has Bugaboom and I call them Bugabooms. They're not called... I don't remember the name of them. How do I not remember the name of these enemies? But the enemies we saw in Honey Hive. That's it. Super short level, but you get a ton of Starbits out of it, and it's kind of fun. Going back into the bedroom, we now have one more major galaxy to open. Dusty Dune Galaxy. If you cannot tell by now, the bedroom is the only dome in the game to have more than 2 big major galaxies. And we're going to start with Soaring on the Desert Winds. I love Desert Dune Galaxy. It has the most amount of stars of any galaxy in this game. You'll see what I mean when we get to it. But first, we're going to be Soaring on the Desert Winds. And before I get too far into it, I'm going to let you guys listen to another phenomenal song in this game. Dusty Dune Galaxy, it's a desert. If you could, that wasn't made obvious enough. You want to go into that first pipe at the beginning, and you saw those new tornado, this new tornado mechanic. It's how you're gonna get around mainly. You spin while you're in. Oh. You spin while you are in the tornado, and you get thrown up, and then you get to glide down, and you get to control where you move. Oh. Thwomps. We've seen thwomps. We saw them in one of the Bowser levels earlier. This quicksand's gonna move you around. You hit both of those flip switches, you get more star bits on here. Oh, gravity. There we go. You get a 1-up if you climb that thwomp. Come on, Mario, run. There we go. Come, go up. Go up. Wait, don't break that block yet. Actually, I can now. Fire flower! Burn more wildlife. Woo! Nobody thinks it's weird how all Mario does when he gets a fire plant is just burn the ecosystem, burn wildlife alive. If you time when you throw a fireball, you can break that giant boulder behind you and make your life a lot easier. Back, flip, Mario. There we go. You can get on here and get more star bits. There's a lot of star bits down here in this very first area of this galaxy. And then you're gonna zoom up here. It's near impossible to get all those unless you're playing with 2 players. Back out into the great outdoors. You get taken to this tower with these new chicken enemies. They will try to drop bombs on you. You can go, if you spin into them, they'll fall to the ground, and then you can hit them when they're on the ground, just like a lot of other enemies in this game. Trying to long jump through the sand is very difficult. The timing on it is way more specific than it usually is. There we go. Now we're just climbing this tower and soaring the desert winds is the title the level claims we do. Here we go. Get around there. You want to hit this ginormous coin. Oh, there we go. Whew. Into the tornado. There we go. Into that tornado. You can wall jump in here. That coin was completely optional. To be fair, the other one was too. All these do is just give you star bits on your climb up here. Same with this one. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was weird. That was a weird wall jump. Did not feel like I was going to make that. You want to wall jump up the moving walls onto these blocks that move in when you step on them. And once you get up here, hit the crystal and break for your first star of the galaxy. Bam! Straight into it. And we just soared the desert winds. A hungry Luma has appeared right outside the bedroom. Let's go take care of that right now. Hello. You got any tasty star bits? I definitely have enough to feed you. You need 800. Oh, I've got 2,600. I'm actually probably good for a while. And fill him up with carbohydrates and sugars. I'm guessing star bits just taste like candy. That would be my guess, at least. The Big Mouth Galaxy has appeared. And this was another galaxy I was completely terrified of as a child. Going to Big Mouth's Gold Bait. This level reminds you a lot of the one we did earlier with the eels. Just because the fact the giant penguin's here and it's mainly underwater. And it's scary. I don't know how this planet got shaped like a fish. Crab enemies, take the front of them, then get behind them and spin their vulnerable backsides. This chest will only open for the shell that shines. And they give you a Koopa shell here just to prove, yeah, no, that ain't doing it. If you can defeat one of the green crabs... game, can I spin into... Where is he going? Oh, I spun his back first. You get a 1-up for defeating the green ones. What does the elder penguin have to say? This is my hideaway. It's the perfect spot for fishing, being left alone. I'm taking this Koopa shell with me because I see the entire level is swimming and I just want to make this easier on myself. 2, 3 into the water. Oh, I misjudged that. There's a 1-up in the ground there. This whole level is just trying to find this golden Koopa shell. There it is, you can see it. Now, you're supposed to find 5-star chips in the ocean, but what Nintendo doesn't realize you can do is just literally jump up into the top part. You build a sling star that launches you from the bottom part of the water to the top, but they don't tell you you can just... Now you just have to get out of here. That's it. It's a really not difficult level, but it's just terrified me as a kid because I did not enjoy the music and the atmosphere of it. Now, wonder what our gold treasure in this gold chest will be. Oh.
Man, that was close! Oh, Mario! I almost forgot to tell you something! I was trying to get a star, but I fell into this treasure chest! Let me tell you, it's smelling and it looks! Anyway, here's the star I found in there! No, really, it's yours!
The true treasure we were waiting for all along were the toads we made along the way.
Take this power star!
Please get me out of this pain! Thanks, Toad, for nothing. Back into the bedroom yet again. Right back to Dusty Dune Galaxy. Dun dun dun. This time we will be blasting through the sand. This is a really cool level right here. Exact same fly, zoom in. But in a different spot this time. Kind of. They're gonna get you 5 pokey heads. If you're a beast like me, spin them all when they get close in on you. And we got one more friend. What you want to do, you can either just spin into his head, which I'm doing very poorly. It's spin into his body parts, I should say, into his head, so you can get his head. And then leave. Underneath here is a hungry Luma. Hey you, got any taste of Star Bits? Feed me, yeah, we get it. You only need 20. I have 26, but let me grab these first. You get full a lot faster than your friend outside did. It took him 800 of those things to get full. You took 20 and then just left. A new planet was born. It's just a pyramid. I don't see what's so special about just a basic pyramid. Especially when you don't even get to walk outside the pyramid. Like, there's nothing here. You just go inside a pipe to go in. But yes, you do go inside the pyramid. And it looks like we're collecting silver stars. But in here, the gravity's super weird. You start climbing up the walls. You hit these green panels. And the sand above and below you moves. So, your goal is to collect all 5 silver stars in this weird this weird gravity area. Then you get to the top. You can choose another segment to go down into. They're all cut off by these walls that you cannot get on top of. So you do have to do multiple trips back up and down in different areas to try to get all your silver stars. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Over here, there's nothing. But if you do just go, you should be able to just get back in there. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this is a pretty cool level. I'm a fan of this one. Go up the right side of this one. We haven't been here yet. Another coin. Coins don't do much. You're not gonna take damage here. You're gonna die from getting crushed, but you're not gonna take damage. There's one more area we haven't really gone into yet. Oh, and that's this one. The one we came up, but there's a separate area we can go. There's coins on this side. This way it gets split into two right away. There's your 5th star. I love the idea behind this place. They're just walls that come down and try to crush you. But yes, we saw Green Star and Buoy-based Galaxy earlier, but this is our 2nd one in Dusty Dune Galaxy. Green Star number 2. Right back into Dusty Dune Galaxy. Now that we have the 1st star and the hidden star, now we can actually go blast through the sand. In case any of you were wondering, that mission was called Treasure of the Pyramid. But now we can go back and try to blast through the sand again. Skip the intro, I'm too good for that. Can I just kill you this time too? You piece of garbage. Really, dude? There we go. Wait for him to get in. Wait for him to get in up real up to close like boom. Mario with the 5 kill. I'm gonna try to do something. You piece of, yeah, jumped on his head. You don't see that happen many times. You gotta time that out very well because you'll just do that. The star stays there. The launch star stays there. To get out of here, there's literally just a launch star you gotta take. But if you walk around to this little planet, you may have been able to see it before, but there's a live stream on the underside. Is there anything underneath this major one? There's an invincibility star under there. So now you can walk through rocks. One more of them. One more. I said one. Mario, where are you going? Mario. There you go, Mario. And in case you missed the Luma, you can see him underneath there. If you miss this sling star, you just get launched right back to the beginning of that planet. But now, here's a main new gimmick of this level. Sands that push you along them. We have 5 blue sling star chips we gotta collect on here. And we just gotta try to collect as many as we can. If we can get 4 on the first go, 4 on the first go, there we go. 4 of them in one go. You loop back around here. I do recommend saving this Koopa shell for this last one. Because what you need to do is you need to walk along here, break open that box, and there's your 5th one. And I recommend getting that one last because it's where you leave the planet. It just makes your life a little easier. You don't have to loop around this area a 3rd time. And now you get the tough choice of green or orange. I'm going orange because I'm not scared of anything. The orange path is, I presume, a little harder. I don't know if there's actually any difference between them. I never really find a difference, but I think the green one, they have laser beams that they try to send you to. Not send you to, they try to hurt you with laser beams. But this is the only area in the game where the tornadoes have eyes. And I don't know how I feel about living tornadoes in Dusty Dune Galaxy. This is where it feels like most of the level takes place, even though it's really not. I'm gonna spend a lot of time on this planet in this game. Believe me on that. You walk around, and then you go into these holes that just transport you to the other side. This is quicksand. You step in it, you will instantly die. It's a one-hit kill, so definitely try your best to avoid all of that. Let's go in from hole to hole to this point. Once you get here, you're gonna climb this stack of blocks, ground pound on that, and then the timer starts. And you got to get back to the last area, this area, where these blocks appeared when you ground pounded on the other side. You can ground pound out of this if you want to save time. I do recommend doing that because you move a lot slower in the air than you do normally. But yep, that's a pretty easy star to get. You just got to make sure you're fast enough and get around there in time. And that's pretty much it.
Oh, yeah.
1996. But I do think that's a good place to stop there. Next time on Super Mario Galaxy, we finish off the rest of Dusty Dune, hopefully, and see where Bowser has hidden his next fortress in the bedroom. I'll see you guys then.